So we are pretty much a few months into the whole entire iPhone release cycle. And to be completely honest, there's not a lot of times where you should go ahead and avoid buying the latest and greatest iPhones, mostly outside of the price range, topic. For issues and different things like that, iPhone issues will come and go. So it's not really out of the norm for us to kind of avoid, buying an iPhone, but it's also not a really big deal, if you were to go and buy the latest iPhone. It's actually a really good thing. The reason for that is because the latest iPhone will give you the least amount of problems for, the most part. I would almost always recommend also kind of buying the previous generation, but for the current gen and the last gen, you cannot go wrong. But as of right now, I will kind of tell you with the iPhone 14 Pro, it might not make a lot of sense for the Pro or the Pro Max to actually end up purchasing one of these devices, at least for now, because the timeline in which you are going to be getting these devices, it's honestly not looking too good. Now, what does this mean? Well, I think we all know that with the recent riots and everything that's going on, with the lockdown in China, a lot of those iPhones are not being created and or developed. And this is creating a ton of different manufacturing problems for these types of iPhones. So much so, in fact, that Apple's making a lot more factories in a lot more different areas. So right now we're in a very interesting spot where something like the iPhone 14 Pro could or possibly could not be, sent to you in a matter of, weeks or maybe even months. These iPhone shipping times are starting to get even further than some of us could probably even imagine. And I would kind of think to myself that thinking back to the last few years, there's never really been an iPhone that's been delayed this much. Now, I do think there's going to be a point very soon, probably in the next few weeks or hopefully within the next few months, where these iPhone shipping times are going to go very, very low. They're going to be you'll get them within a week or two. And that is going to be a way better situation than having to go ahead and wait out how we're kind of are now. So one thing I will tell you, in my personal opinion, if you're planning on going through and picking up an iPhone 14 Pro or iPhone 14 Pro Max, I would probably tell you to not do that. I would probably tell you to wait out as long as you can and see if you can either buy one in the used market or hold off until maybe these iPhone prices or these iPhone shipping days start becoming less and less and lower and lower. If I were to buy an iPhone 14 Pro right now, it'll take a month for the base model for me to get that iPhone. That is crazy. That is, it's free shipping and everything, which is nice. They're still sold out in a ton of different, places all over the world. So you're kind of stuck in this weird situation where, if you buy the latest iPhone, well, you're not going to be getting it for a month. But if you wait for the, next iPhone, or if you wait for this iPhone, it's just going to be delayed even more and even more. But like I mentioned, I think there's going to be a time where these iPhone shipping dates aren't going to slip as far as they are, and they're probably going to start coming. I really hope they don't take too long for us to end up getting them. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.